Well, good morning. Good morning. Elisa, you were the first one and you've been here for a few minutes. Good morning. It's good to see you. I know you were busy the last couple of weeks and didn't see you, so I missed you. Let me see. We've got Blanche coming. Here we go. Blanche is having a little technical difficulty. There you are. How you doing?
Oh, I cannot hear you. Mm,
Is everything okay now? They said you were having problem with the echo.
Hi, do you listen to me?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
cannot listen to you.
No, really?
Mm,
Huh.
mhm.
Yeah, I just checked because last time, remember, it was on my end, but I'm checking now. My speakers are on, they're up. You still can't hear
I
me?
can listen.
You-
It, I will do it again.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay. All right, we'll wait to see if it fixes. I got a message that there was a problem with Blanche's echo. So she left and she'll be back. So here we are, not even a week before Thanksgiving. I just can't believe we're already at this point in the year. But we are. I don't see her yet. Hmm. Well, at any rate, it says here she's got a bug that causes an echo. Google is working to fix it. Oh dear. Yeah, it says it's a problem with Google.
Mm,
Can you hear me?
no, no with the
Okay.
StreamYard, but with the tablet.
Oh, that's the problem
But
then. It said change your
I think
browser.
that with the tablet, you are going to listen echo.
Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah, I'm cooking for Thanksgiving. It's just going to be me and Bob and the kitty cats, but that's okay. And you can't hear me?
StreamYard sent me a message that Chrome has a bug and it causes echo. Let me see how I can solve it.
Okay.
Um, did you listen to me?
I can hear you. Yeah. I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the problem is me.
Yeah, it said they contacted you. That's very strange.
Let me see if I can find some headphones so I can connect
Okay.
this phone with the so I can
Okay.
hear you.
I'll just
Give me
alrighty.
1 minute.
I'll wait. We'll wait. Sure. Well, while we're waiting, I got something to show y'all, and let me switch over here. All right. What I did, yeah, I'm running a Black Friday sale, but beyond that, I don't know if anybody saw um, the ornament that I made with the Scrap Boys Christmas Day. There we are. Let me get it so we can see. There we are. I made this ornament, and a lot of people said they liked it. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together a kit. And in the kit, you'd get an 8x8 paper pad, a single sheet of elements, Going to get 6 sheets from the pop-up kit, and they're all elements, and also this great kit from Scrap Beneath. So what's in there is all Christmas chipboards, and in there is going to be, hold on a second, I got a kitty cat walking across my desk. What's in there is going to be the ornament for the big one, and then there's going to be enough and to do a bell, a tag, and a star. Now I've got all the pieces put together, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video tutorial. So if you're interested in the kit, send me a message in Messenger, and I'll get everything figured out, but I should have it done soon. Now, for the sale, what I'm going to do, and I'm just putting it together today, all the craft o'clock. Let me switch back over here. There we go. All the craft o'clock are going to be 50% off. All the stencils are 35% off. All rice papers 25% off. All the molds are 40% off. The Stamperia chipboards and the let me see, the KLSP. Oh, the wooden frames, and let me see what else here. Oh, the old chips, the old cutout chipboards are 50% off. Pentart is 20% off. All the stamps are 40% off, and all the single sheets from Stamperia are 50% off. So I need to make some room, seriously. So right now, all the ones I read to you are available on the website with the sale price, and you won't see the sale price till you check out. So you can check your cart, make sure everything shows the sale price, but it won't show it when you pull it up and add it to your cart. Are you ready, Blanche? You want to try it?
Yes, I think so. That I don't know what happened.
All better?
Yes, I can listen to you.
And you know what?
If not, I have
Good.
headphones
Okay.
here.
All right. Well, we're all set then, ready to go.
Yes.
So now you're in charge. And so what are you
Okay.
going to do for us today?
So I want to do this.
Oh, good.
And
Okay.
I'm going to use this stencil from Stamperia.
All righty.
And you know that I love teddy bears. So I'm going to use this one. This is from
Yes.
ITV collection.
Yep.
Uh,
That's perfect.
it's a set of 6 rice
I love
papers.
those. Right.
That they are perfect for bubbles or any round box or anything. They are
Oh, yeah.
so beautiful. So I'm going to use this one.
That's going to be great. Hold on. I got another kitty cat. Come on, buddy. Say hello. Come on.
And I hope that it's not going to have problems anymore with the.
I know.
I think it's going to use here.
Come on, baby.
The other one.
Hold on just one sec. Yeah, I'll flip you over here. Okay.
Me, because in the tablet the screen is black. Because in the
Okay, but I can see you. Everything that looks fine.
tablet the screen is black. Okay.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
I listen an echo. Do you listen that echo? No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the echo is real bad.
Yeah. And I listen. I don't know why, because
Yes.
my
Yes.
I don't know why, because
Yes,
my
yes,
I don't know why, because in this way, did you listen the echo?
yes, yes.
In this way, did you listen the echo?
It's better now. Nope. That's just so
In this way,
strange.
did you listen the echo? It's a StreamYard
Yeah.
because the in the screen I saw a message that says that they have a problem with the echo and they are trying
Okay. No, it's terrible.
to solve that
It's
problem. So with the echo and they are trying to.
yeah.
First of all, I'm going to paint it everything in white. You can use gesso or you
Okay,
can use
Blanche,
any.
Blanche,
Yes,
Blanche.
yes.
You have you're running two volumes. You have two things with volume on right now. Blanche, you have you're running two volumes. You have two things with volume on right now. Yeah, so you're like talking twice.
But I don't have the two uh
Yeah,
two screens. I just have one.
it's a little bit better now, so that's good. I think you're good now. Okay, we'll go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I StreamYard is not helping today.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all. But I think it's much better now. I think we're good. Hey, Kathy. Hey,
Okay.
Sandra. Yeah, Kathy, I'm going to put the list up. I was working on it this morning, and I'll put the rest of the list up. But I kind of read off what the basics were early on. But I'll put it in writing for you. And if you're on my if you subscribe to my emails off the web page, I'll send one out today too. This is a good stock up and save on some things. I know we're all on a budget, trust me. But some of these things, they're just I'm a little overstocked to tell you the truth. So you'd be doing me a big favor because every time something comes in, I got to pull out another crate to make room for more. Yeah, the only thing that won't be on sale for the single sheets or stencils or rice papers will be that new coffee and chocolate. That definitely will not be on sale because a lot of you already made pre-orders, and that'd be kind of a slap if I put it on sale after you've already ordered.
I'm here, but
Yes,
I'm
I know.
afraid
We're
of the
watching you
echo.
do primer. We're watching you do primer. Just taking care of business over here.
Yes, I
That's a
listen
nice,
that you are going to have everything on sale.
lots
That's
of things on sale. Yeah, I've gone through. Reason I'm doing Craft O'Clock at 50% off is I'm not going to be carrying that brand, so I'd like to clear that out. And I think there's a few more things I need to add.
I
Problem is when I
listen
do it, yeah, it's not like a
most
magic
with
button.
40%, right? That's
Yeah, yeah.
amazing.
Well, we've got a lot of those the texture impression molds. I've got a lot of the older ones that you may not have gotten in the past, so now's the time to do it. And the same with the stamps too. We keep forgetting that they're out there.
I
I
love
think,
the stamps.
yeah.
They look
Well, these are
really,
all
really
the
good.
high def ones. The older ones. Like I say, it's funny because a lot of times I'll get orders for things that, boy, I haven't even remembered that they're out there. And people actually do search for stuff that you can't get anyplace else, and it'll pop up on my website, which is fine, but it's still taking up space.
Yes, but I love your store because your store has everything. I remember that I bought the octopus stamp with you because you have it.
I know. And I used to, always, keep a few extras of everything, but now they're discontinuing so fast that I can't
Yes,
really,
that's so sad.
I know, and see, I can't do that anymore. It's kind of like, okay, well, let me go back later. If I run out of something and go at least put one or two, but not anymore.
Because sometimes we can, maybe we don't have enough money to buy the new collections
Exactly,
when
exactly.
they come out. But in the past, we used to say, okay, I'm going to buy it in 2 or 3 months. And now, if
No,
you wait, you are not going to find anything
I know, I
because they are
know.
discontinued.
Yeah, and I've asked about that, but and they're telling me the same thing. They don't want all this stuff on their shelves. Well, okay, it's okay.
Well, in Mexico, we have to do pre orders. But if we don't buy in pre orders, you are not going to buy anything. But for example, with brands like Prima or with ITD, they sell first to the big stores and they sell to the small ones. So if
Oh,
I want the um, uh, Nutcracker mold or the Santa Claus mold from the new collections, we can buy them. Not one, not two, anything.
right. No,
So
and
it's so
I
sad.
I remember that was like that with Prima. It was a shame. With Stamperia, though, it's first come, first serve. That's why I sit and I wait for that email that it's time to order, and I usually hit the button right away. Yeah, Sandra, it is. It's a shame, and I've complained about it. It's it's like, come on, not everybody's going to sit and buy the whole collection in the first month, and that's the end.
Mhm.
And then they keep showing projects, so of course you're going to be looking for the products, and they're not there. But yeah, Sandra, you got in though. You're all right. Sandra Sandra ordered her coffee right away. No problem. I think it should be on the way. It's got to be here at least, sometime this week, so I'll send everything out. And I had to order some more. I ordered a little bit more, but I didn't add it yet.
I'm going to
But yeah,
use this one. This is one of the new
yeah,
silicone molds from Stamperia. They
yeah.
are so good.
But
I
I just
always ask for silicone molds. I prefer, honestly, silicone molds than the other ones. But
yeah, the bigger size though, a lot of people have said they don't want to pay the price for the bigger mold. I was happy with the little ones. It was a good price, but now they've gone to the bigger size.
the bigger size, for example, in Mexico, are cheaper than Prima or than IOD molds, and I think that the size is almost the same. So
Yeah, it's an investment because
the
mine are
the
they
problem
come out
is
to be,
that people are love to pay some dollars or some pesos just for the for the Stamperia molds, and now that if they have the silicone molds, they are going to be expensive. But with plastic molds, sometimes if you use, for example, in Mexico, the resins are so strong. So if you use the strong resin, maybe the mold is going to have a hole. That's not going to
oh,
happen with these molds, right?
right. Yeah, it's like there's good news, bad news for any product, really. Oh, Diana wants to know if you could do a little bit in Spanish for her.
Ah, hola Diana, ¿cómo estás? Milagro que estás despierta. Espero que tu mamá y tu perro estén mejor.
You're
Estamos
using
platicando
clay in the
aquí de que,
mold, right?
excuse me?
Are you using clay in the mold?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's clay, Sandra. And then what'd you do? Put in baby powder, or what did you put?
No, cornstarch. I have here
Oh, cornstarch. Cornstarch. Yeah, it's
in this
cornstarch.
but in this jar I have cornstarch from the kitchen, and
Mm,
then I use the clay,
yep.
and it's going to be easy to demold
Yeah.
the
Um,
piece.
yeah, you know what? I sometimes I brush in baby powder. You can use cornstarch, and I think Sarah was using baby oil in hers when she uses it with the clay to get it out quicker. So there's a lot of different things you can put in there.
I used to use baby oil, but then I have to clean the mold
Yeah.
and everything because everything starts to feel baby very oily. And honestly, it's better for me to use cornstarch, and you can do this, and you have the piece. For example, with these molds, I, with the molds that are these kind of molds, I use the same process with the cornstarch and then the clay, but then I have to wait or to go to the refrigerator and to put the mold
Yeah.
in the freezer as I can demold the piece. And with the silicone molds, you can have the piece in some seconds.
That's true. That's true.
So I prefer silicone molds because they are very flexible and you can get
Hmm.
the piece. Sí, maicena, Pati, es lo que yo uso para mis moldes, tanto los de plástico como los de silicón, yo uso maicena. Me está diciendo Cindy que algunos lo que usan es aceite de bebé. Yo, en lo personal, prefiero usar la maicena, porque si no te queda todo a la pieza, pues aceitosa, entonces después lo tienes que limpiar muy bien para poderlo usar. Entonces yo en lo personal prefiero usar la maicena. And I'm going to use this here.
Oh, that's perfect. Look how cute that is. I like it. You know, when you do something like that, you have to almost like remember what you have in order to find a piece like that. You know, it's like, oh, I know I want something up there, but
I know. And it's complicated when you have more than 3 molds that
yeah,
you can
yeah.
remember all these small pieces that you can use in your decorations. But as this is a new mold, I have here,
Right there on
and
your
I
desk.
was using this one yesterday that I was doing a carousel that I hope that the brand that is going to have this is going to post my project. Dice Cindy que a veces es difícil recordar la pieza exacta que a lo mejor puedes usar para tus proyectos, pero le digo que como este está nuevecito, lo tengo aquí a la mano y entonces lo he estado usando. And I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to use this one here, and the rest is going to be color with this. This is acrylic paint matte from Pentart, and the color is lipstick red. That
Ooh,
is Christmas red for me.
pretty.
Yes, because sometimes you can find other kind of reds, but they are more. Is for example for me, it's not Christmas red.
No, that's kind of pink.
It's more like pink.
Yeah.
Hi, Helen. Tú sabes que los moldes de silicona es aceite de bebé muy suavecito porque me pasó con la resina, se pegó en mi molde y nunca más salió la imagen. I'm reading Patricia's
Yeah, yeah. It
comment.
was a long one too. Yeah.
Salió mal a ver un molde de resina, a ver. Yo en lugar de talco es como más suave lo que es la maicena. Entonces yo por eso prefiero usar la maicena. Y para los que son de silicón, para la resina, por ejemplo, este es de resina. Este lo hice aquí. Y también suelo hacer los de resina, en silicón y no les pongo nada. Patricia is telling us that she uses baby oil with the silicone molds because uh, she has a problem with one of her molds, and the mold uh, was not okay with resin. And I'm
Oh.
telling her that I use resin. This is the resin that I find here in Mexico. Uh, I use this resin with this mold, and I also use resin for other kind of molds that are silicone molds, and but I didn't put baby oil or cornstarch or anything. Just with the molds that I'm going to use with clay. I put first this cornstarch, and then I put the clay.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to paint this with red, and I'm going to use this stencil. And I found in my drawer this glamour gel chestnut light.
You found it in your drawer? Just happened.
Yes,
Oh, open
because
the drawer. Oh, oh, that's so
it's
funny.
like I receive a lot of products from Pentart, from Good Band, and anything. I used to put everything in order. It's I don't know, every 2 months, but in 1 week everything is going to be not in order. So sometimes I forget which kind of things I have here.
And then when you open it and it's been there too long and it's dry, that's when I get upset. It's like, ah,
And I'm
no,
going to glue this rice paper. I'm going to use this one. Is Decoupage Varnish and Glue Matte. I
that's the
prefer
one.
this one than Colabello because it glues better. Sorry.
No, but we were talking about that with Sarah, and she happened to have a jar of it, and she goes, "Oh, this stuff's great," because she was making that bauble and then forgot to varnish. Well, you don't have to worry about it if you have the glue and the varnish all together. So yeah,
Yes, you have the varnish, so it's better for me.
yep. No, it's a nice product. It really is. I like it.
So I'm going to use this.
Yeah, it should
And
last till we're done with it,
with
but
Pentar, you
sometimes it
have the
doesn't.
matte finish and the glossy finish.
Yeah, yeah, I
Está
really like
diciendo
the.
Cindy del pegamento, que bueno, este es un buen pegamento porque ya tienes el pegamento y tienes el barniz al mismo tiempo. Y pues así si se te olvida después poner barniz para que no se te maltrate tu papel, no vas a tener problemas porque ya le pusiste el pegamento. Y le digo que de esta marca de Pentart tienes el fondo, el acabado mate y el acabado glossy. Entonces, si te gusta lo brillante, puedes usar también el pegamento. Hay uno muy parecido, me parece que es azul y es el glossy. Yo la verdad uso más el mate.
I don't want to criticize, but I think your tree is crooked. I think it's leaning to the right, Blanche.
So I'm using the same product as varnish. And then, for example, if you want to use the fine line crackle or anything, you can use it because you have the varnish done. Let me clean my brush because sometimes I forget to clean the brushes, and with glue is complicated.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Where'd you go, Blanche?
I'm trying to have
You
this.
disappeared. It's like, where'd she go?
I'm here, but
Okay.
because if I want to paint the clay right now, it's very fresh, so I'm going to ruin the mold.
Yeah, you're right, Sandra. Nothing more relaxing. Watching the glue dry.
Let me do other thing in, as it's going to dry. I
Alrighty.
with Cindy said me, yes, it was you. This pomegranate.
Ah,
Do you
yes.
remember? It,
Mm-hmm. I
I
sure
don't
do.
remember if it was 2 or 1. No, yes, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was the very first time we sent anything, I think. No, yeah,
Yes.
it was.
So I have I got some. Let me see if I have here. Yes, I bought this because I
Oh,
didn't
pretty.
have poinsettias dice, and I cut some pieces
Oh,
like
those are
this.
so cute. Yeah.
So I am going to use this one and maybe other one of the small. Um, is
Oh, you got a bunch. Okay.
and I yes I have here more than 50.
But you know, with that foamer you can cut like a bunch of them it with one pass on the die. Like I usually do like 4 or 5 layers.
Yeah, well, if your die is very good. I don't know
Yeah,
if what happened with spell binders,
spellbinder.
that it's a little bit difficult. For example, with tin coats, it's easier to put more layers of pomerant.
Yeah, and Patricia was saying the foameron is different than what do they call that stuff now? It's a little thicker. What is it? I forget the difference in the millimeters, but some of it is really it's more like a what do they call it? Like a craft foam, and it really doesn't work the same as the foameron does.
I'm trying to read. I am reading there. Mama, hola! There's
Yeah,
my mom.
I know. I had it up there on the screen and you didn't see it.
It was because I was looking for this. These are Faber Castell gelatos, and here I have the red one, and I'm going to use this one to color the center of the flower.
All right. Looking here, we've got some people watching that haven't commented yet. We've got Rebecca and Barb. Yeah, it doesn't show up on my screen. I have to look at it on My
Yes,
iPad.
but here in Mexico it's very difficult to find Formiran
I know.
because the foam that we have here is very thick too. Maybe you can find foam of 2 millimeters. They are not good
No,
for
no, it doesn't work
flowers.
the same.
So I use these gelatos. I choose the red one, and I'm going to paint this. This is a piece of sponge.
Like a makeup sponge.
Yes, or you can use the kitchen sponge.
And you know, with the foamer on, the only way to glue it is with a hot glue gun. Regular glue does not work.
But this formula is good. I used to use also the C6. Maybe you can find C6 of
Yeah, that one's not bad at
in
all. It's a
your
little bit thicker.
country,
Yeah,
Patricia.
it's pretty
Maybe you
close.
can find this. This is thinner than the foam that we used to use, but it's not like Pomeranian that in Europe they use um, six it's zero point 0.6 millimeters. It's
Yeah.
very thin. This is a little bit thicker, but it's useful too. So
Hmm.
you can find this one also in Amazon, Patricia,
Yeah, that's
or
true.
with Cindy.
Or
Cindy
with
sent
you.
me a one package of those.
Yeah, they're pretty big sheets. They last for a while.
And I am going to use, let me see, I bought these tools some time ago.
And you know, you can also heat that to make it curl.
Yes, I have here the iron.
Yeah, you can
Maybe
use
I
iron or
can
even
show
the hot
you.
gun.
Let me
Yeah.
see if I can see the iron. Yes, it's here. It's difficult to have everything in my table, so
Yeah. Mine is like behind me, my glue gun and my heat gun, and I have to turn around and then the extension cord isn't long enough. So oh, the other thing I forgot to mention too is, you know, we're having the marathon on December the 10th. So I hope everybody's going to tune in for that. We've got a good lineup.
I hope it's going to work.
And Blanche has offered to translate when needed. So we'll keep her busy all day too, off and on.
Let me see if I can do this.
You know, Sandra, sometimes I've got stuff everywhere. It takes me when I start to reorganize, it's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with all this stuff? I don't know which is worse. You know, have a big one with stuff spread out.
And I have just one table. I used to have my things more organized, but now that I have more furniture, it's complicated.
Yeah, you know, if you don't have all the space, yeah, it's a whole weird thing. Whole weird thing.
So I didn't solve my problem with more furniture because I think, oh, I have more space.
Yeah, that's the thing. Or you buy
Did you
another.
see what I did? I used the iron and then
It's perfect. Yeah.
again, this is the formula and it curls. Then you put all the petals together and squeeze. And as I tried new techniques also, I need more space because for new techniques you need more tools or more material or more
Ah,
everything.
yeah. Is Belinda watching? I didn't see her pop up. Hi, Belinda.
So this is the other petal.
Those are so pretty. So, is anybody going to put up their tree on Thanksgiving Day to get the season started off? I know a lot of people do.
I used to take off my Christmas tree in November, but my husband says it was so soon. So
Well,
last
Belinda's
year
doing hers.
it was Christmas and no, it was 24 and I didn't take off my Christmas tree and my
Oh,
husband said, "Oh, and the tree?
oh, geez.
You told me that it was so soon, so
Oh,
maybe in
no.
January."
I didn't take mine down till end of January. It was really crazy this year. My big concern now is I've got those two kittens. I'm just trying to vision what they're going to do.
They are going to jump.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's a toy.
New
Our
toy,
food,
a new
our
big
socks.
toy for them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to maybe just stick with the tree and some lights, see how it goes. Yeah, you forget. It's like when you have little kids, you have to watch. What are they putting in their mouth? What are they doing? What are they touching? Yeah, anybody that's got grandchildren, it's like, boy, you have to be retrained with how to do little ones.
One year I regret of have Christmas tree. Oh no, it broke
Oh
because
no.
my kid, my big one kid, it was a baby, and I have red bubbles. He thought that it was, I don't know, it was an apple or I don't
Oh
know.
no.
He bite
Oh,
the bubble, but I didn't use that year plastic bubbles. In Mexico, we used to use the other ones that are made with glass.
oh no.
It was a nightmare. We have to run because he looks like Dracula with blood
Oh, oh, Blanche, that's awful.
because he bite the bubble that year. Since that year, my glass bubbles are in a box, and then next year I bought a lot of bubbles, plastic ones.
Yeah.
No, it was a nightmare, honestly.
Oh man, was he all right? I mean, did he have to have stitches or anything?
Uh, the doctor said that that was not problem. He only had uh, some pieces in the mouth
Oh,
and a big piece that cut his, I don't know if maybe his mouth or something that makes the blood appears,
Oh, okay.
but he was okay.
Thank goodness.
Si- Since that day, he was the bubble boy in the hospital.
Yeah, they'll, he will never live that down. When he gets to be 100, they'll still be talking about it, right?
uh, it was crazy. Fortunately, that day my husband was at home. He was talking with her mom, and I said, Hank, that phone, we have to run to the hospital.
Oh
The
God.
baby bites the bubble. It
I mean,
was
it's funny
crazy.
now, but I'm sure it wasn't at the time.
No,
You were probably
I can
home.
laugh right now, but that
Oh,
day I
geez.
want to die.
Oh, yeah. You get the Bad Mother Award for that one, huh?
And I don't know how he could reach the bubble because he was in a chair, but he was a baby. He didn't walk and anything. I
Yeah.
put him in a chair, and he was so far from the Christmas tree, but he
Wow.
reached the bubble, and in that minute my nightmare began.
Yeah. We got Patty watching. Sandra's on top of it. She saw that she was watching before I did and posted. Sandra, you ought to come over here and host with me. Come on. It doesn't show up on the StreamYard screen, but it shows up on my Facebook one. So I'm looking two places, watching, walking and chewing gum.
So I finish all the petals, and I have to turn off the iron thing.
You don't even have to ask twice, Sandra. Just come. Gosh, I'd love to have you. Have a whole crafting weekend. I'm
Put
trying to
this
get
away
Farrell to
because it's
come.
hot. And with this, I'm going to put this like this, and then the other one like this. And we are going to have poinsettias.
So pretty. Yeah, Sandra, I'm serious. This is not a joke at all. You need to come. I've got extra bedroom. Got my room down here. We've got plenty of space to play. Yeah, and Farrell's coming to the U.S. What in January, February, and March, so all along in there. So we've got plans. I think she's going to teach in Canada. So she's either going to come before or after Canada, and then I think before or after Houston. I'm not really sure. I'll wait till she tells me she's showing up. But yeah, I think that's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that.
So I have here the pecan,
You know me so well.
and then I'm going to glue this right here, as I can see the leaves and also the petals. And
Yeah.
then I'm going to use a small one here. Then I'm going to use this one with this one.
Yeah, Lisa, she said she talked to a shop there in Houston that she's going to teach at. I don't know if she's posted it yet, but yeah, I'm not sure which shop. I'll find out though and let you know.
And then I'm going to glue the in here the small one.
Oh, and also I signed up to do the Scrapbook Expo in Irving in March, but I'm on the wait list. Apparently, they've cut down on the number of spots they have open, so I might be coming to Irving to do the show there. I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm on the wait list.
I don't know if you can see. Sometimes I move
That
my
is so
hands.
cute. No, it's adorable. Those come together so nicely, don't they?
Uh, I hope you enjoy this. I know that I'm not a great flower maker, but I can use this one in my project.
You are a great flower maker. Look at they came right together. There's no problem.
So this is uh,
Yeah, I sure will. I'll post it, Kathy, because it's I didn't do it last year, but I said, well, what the heck? So I signed up for
I have
the
here these ones. These are jewels.
little bow bunny. Okay,
Yes,
or
I found
any
these,
little buttons.
and maybe I can put one here. I bought. Um, let's see if I have here. This is my new toy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Getting back to the expo in Irving too. The whole thing
it's
started with.
complicated too.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry. Um, I asked Farrell if I was going to do the show if she wanted to teach some classes there too. So we're both on the wait list for that for the expo.
Got
It's
it?
so hard. Oh, those little buttons are just enough. So pretty. Can you bring them closer to the screen so we can see them?
Which one? The
Yeah,
pointed
yeah,
one?
with the little. Oh, look how pretty. Yeah, it's perfect.
And maybe I don't know if I can glue this with press glue because it's complicated with the other thing. Very, very tiny. I can, yes, I get it. Oh no, it jumps. I don't know where.
Well, Sandra, that's the thing. I because I asked about it. I didn't ask her, but I asked Sean, and the way they're thinking about it is if the attendance goes down, they cut back on the number of vendors because if there's so many vendors and not enough attendees, it's not fair to the vendors because nobody's going to make any money. So what they did is they, based on the attendance the last couple of years, they cut back on the number of vendors. From my standpoint, I think it's a great thing. Excuse me. Because if you have too many vendors and only a few people, there's only so much money to go around.
Right. So we have here the poinsettias that we are going to use in the project.
Okay.
There's three of them. And then I'm going to paint this with I think I have here gold paint. This is super gold from Stamperia, the Allegro one.
Yeah, which one is that? Is that the number 33 or 34 or something?
KAL34.
Yeah, okay, 34, yeah.
I'm going to use this one here.
Yeah, I know that, Sandra, and their prices are a lot higher than mine too. A couple of years for different shows, we were next to each other, and she raised a fuss and said, "Don't you ever put me next to her again." That was terrible. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah, life isn't easy all the way around. Everybody thinks this is just fun, but man, some of those vendors are really, whew, they're tough. We had one year, we had one vendor tell us that we were too old to be doing the shows, that we should just stay at home and let other people have the space. Nice crowd. Yeah, wowzers is right. I know we were like, what? Oh, and then she threatened to punch Bob. Yeah, yeah. She
They
raised her
told
hand.
you that some of you are very old to do
That the
this.
two of us, yeah, we were too old and we shouldn't be doing the shows and just let somebody else have our spot. And then she almost hit him, and Bob said,
And
"Go ahead, lady. I want to see you do it because I'm gonna call the police." Oh my God, this was
and you didn't kick his ass or her ass.
no, no, no. Actually, he was kind of hoping she'd smack him. It was funny because after it happened, we were just kind of like blinking, and it was like, what was that? And I happened to be talking to another one of the vendors, and they go, "Yeah, she does that to a lot of people." I went, "Oh, okay, so it's not just me." Yeah, she
Wow.
tried to run. She tried to run him over with her buggy when we were loading up after the show. That's kind of what started the whole thing.
Wow.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes people used to be very rude and stupid.
Oh, it's funny. It's one of those. It's funny now, but when you're after a whole weekend and you're going, what the heck bugged her? Yeah, I try to keep a low
And then
profile.
I'm going to paint everything with the red color that I showed you before, the lipstick red.
It's going to be pretty.
I think that Stamperia also have a red like this is apple, I think,
Yeah, I think you're right.
but I didn't find the apple
Nice, sweetie.
in my.
No, that's a good. Oh, that's a good red. It's not too orange either. You know how some of them get really orange? That's pretty.
Uh-huh.
It's covering pretty well too. I like it.
Yes. That's why I love these painter paints. Because sometimes with one layer you are done.
Mm-hmm. Well, having the primer too helps. If you're just painting
Yes.
over the wood, it'd be different. Yeah.
Why I didn't paint everything with red at the beginning because I want the circle here white
Oh yeah.
because I have
Yeah.
the rice
Absolutely.
paper.
Yeah. Nope, I got that. Hey, Carol Ann, how are you?
If you have rice papers, they look better with white background. So don't forget that you have to paint first in white. Don't be lazy, maybe.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
On the sale for the woodlands, it'll be the single sheets for right now. Everything I put on, it'll be single sheets, the stencils, the rice paper, and the molds and the stamp. The pads are not on sale just yet. I don't have enough of any of the Stamperia pads right now to, and I haven't put them on sale. But the single sheets for woodlands will, whatever I have left. See, that's the thing we were talking about is, there when I bring it in for right now,
Mm-hmm.
I can't restock, so I don't have a whole lot.
But did you have space to keep everything of all the
No,
collections? Because
no.
you don't have only Stamperia, you have other brands there, right?
So far it's working, but I'm it's getting close. Just getting really close. Yeah, I just need to do a little house cleaning, move some product. But and the other thing too is most everybody's coming out with new collections like every couple months now. It's not like, once or twice a year. Some of
I
them are,
know it's
every month or
crazy.
so.
They have to understand that we don't have enough money to buy everything. And each collection, for example, from
I
Stamperia,
know.
it's
Yeah,
like 70 products. Really?
exactly. Yeah, Craft O'Clock, Elisa, is going to be 50% off because I yeah, I just had to cut back on how much I was buying. And so Craft O'Clock, once it's gone, but it's 50% off everything. The pads, the quotes. Let's see what else is there. Oh, they had a few
Mm.
stencils and they had some acetate sheets. So all of that stuff is 50% off. I promise as soon as we're done here, I'll try to finish up and post the list. I promise. I promise.
No.
And it's going to go through at least next Sunday. I can extend it a little bit too, but I figure next week's going to be busy when the Stamperia stuff comes in. I'll ship all that out too.
No.
But yeah, I noticed a lot. A lot of us. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff too, and a lot of you're on a tighter budget and not crafting as much, and I get that. But maybe it's go through your stuff and see if there's anything you really need. Yeah. I started putting the things on sale this morning, early morning, so it went right on sale.
We need everything. That's the problem.
Well, no, and it's not that, and I don't want you to buy something you're not actually going to use. But some of these older papers, go through your stuff that you have and say, oh, I could use this to fill in. Oh, wait a minute. I checked it. Hold on. Um, just fill in your collections and stuff. All right, Elisa, what did you buy that you didn't get the sale price? I'll have to go check it when I get upstairs. I don't have my stuff here. It should be in the cart if you bought something that was actually on sale. Whatever it is, we'll fix it.
So I'm going to use the stencil. The stencil I don't know if you have it. It's KSTDQ 89.
Okay, that's one of the newer ones. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to use this one with small brush. Let me see if I can use this one.
Mm.
And I'm going to use the glamour gel. As you can see, the paint dries very fast.
Yeah, it sure did. That is a great color.
And I'm going to put this poinsettia right here. With the glamour gel. This is from Stamperia. It's chestnut light is the color.
Oh,
I don't know if it's available,
I know I have some in stock.
but the Stamperia is selling this one
I
or
don't know if
is
they are anymore.
discontinued.
I haven't, yeah, I haven't bought it in a while, but I have some still in stock. You know what else would work on that too? Maybe is that that new that new one that came out with the Songs of the Sea. Was it the Halo paste?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might work on there too. Did you hear my cat?
Yes,
He's sitting on my lap. He wants to get over to my keyboard.
I think that it looks nice. I'm going to put more
It is
poinsettias.
pretty. Yeah, I mean, meow back. I'm surprised he didn't go upstairs. I fed everybody before I came downstairs, thinking they would go take their nap, but that didn't happen. I got one. You know that I like that color on there better than a white or anything too. It's subtle. It's pretty.
Yes, it's just to have a nice background, not very brighter because
Yeah,
I want this to be the center of the project, not the poinsettia. Ah,
yeah, I know, I know. Like he's
is
sitting on
it a
my lap.
cat or is it a parrot?
He just looks up at me and just screams. It's not even a meow. It's
It's like, are you done?
yeah, pretty
I
much.
have, I want to go. Le digo que estoy poniendo el Glamour Gel, es este de estampería, el color es el Chestnut Light. Lo estoy poniendo como muy sutil, no quise que fuera dorado ni nada, que estuviera muy brilloso, porque nada más lo quiero como adornito ahí en la alrededor. No quiero que resalte más que el resto de mi proyecto. O sea, yo quiero que el centro de mi proyecto sea el papel arroz. Pero bueno, para no dejar solito aquí, estoy poniendo este. So I think that it's done.
So pretty.
Mhm. I have here baby wipe. Let me clean a little bit the stencil because this glamour gel dries so fast.
Yeah. Even though it's
That
a
is
water
one
based,
of the
some of that
things.
gold will stain your stencils right away too. Yeah.
But I don't like that these stencils are very thin, and when you try to clean this, the small pieces,
Yeah, you could break them or pull them.
yes, are going to be complicated to clean. But it's not very, very clean, but it's okay. So you can put here, for example, a piece of cord. Let me see if I have any right here. I have here one. For for the glue, you can use the heavy body gel from Penta.
Oh yeah, that's good.
This one,
That's the
or
one of the all time
Express glue,
favorites.
or Extra Forte, or the heat gun. And I'm going to glue this right here.
Oh,
Maybe I'm not going to do this because it's going to be complicated for me to show you everything, but this is
sure.
going to be the idea, okay?
Yep,
Because I'm going to glue this with the glue, but I'm going to put this one here.
that's perfect.
Uh, Let me put a little bit of this. This is the heavy body gel.
That's probably a good idea for that nest, for the wreath. Yeah. That's another one like the molds because it'll fill up the holes.
Uh, and as I a little pieces of this one, but also I'm going to glue this with this.
Mm-hmm.
If you only use the heat gun, maybe in a couple of days or months, you are going to have problems because the glue, the heat gun, the silicone glue
Yeah, but
is
it'll
not
hold
going
it in
to
place.
stay. But as I put the heavy body gel, I'm not going to have problems later.
Right.
So I put both the heavy body and also the hot glue. And did you remember
Well, yeah,
our
after you work so
flowers?
hard on them. Yeah.
I'm going to glue this right here, here.
So, no, yeah, Sandra. So, if you've got those wreaths, it's all those little ideas that you see. It's like, oh, I got those. Sometimes you just need a trigger. You know
And the
who else
cord
does
is going
great?
to be here. But I'm going to use, I'm going to need more time to glue
No,
this one.
that's fine.
But that's the idea. Here is a
That's
project.
it. It looks great. It looks perfect.
And you see it?
Yes,
We did the flowers. We use here the mold, the stencil, the rice paper, and that's it.
it looks good. Really good. You want to switch around the camera?
Yes. And let me change the camera. Mm,
We'll wait for you.
Camera. Right.
It was a technical thing today. I was a little worried because my laptop wouldn't come up. It wouldn't power up this morning. So that scared me. I usually start a couple hours ahead and it would not start it. You know how when you waiting for it to go into the ask you for your PIN number, it just sat and spun. And I went, what
Oh,
the heck? Yeah. So that was really weird. Okay.
so
Another
I
good
hope you like
project.
it. I'm going to
We sure
post
do.
the pictures later.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have these kind of things, you can put them also, and you can play
Yeah.
with the project. So I hope you
Perfect.
enjoy it. I hope you learn something new.
We sure did. We sure did. And it was great to see everybody. And so we'll see you next week for another
I
fun
don't know who
day.
is next
And let's
week.
see what it is. Patricia.
I don't remember.
Patricia.
Is Patricia? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
Okay.
that we are going to have our marathon.
Yeah, on the 10th. Yeah. And Elisa wants
Yes.
me to go over the list one more time, which I'll do. Okay. The stuff that's going to be on sale is all Craft O'Clock is 50% off. The stencils are 35% off. Rice papers 25. Molds are 40% off. And the chipboard sheets, the wood frames, and the decorative chips from Stamperi are 50% off. Pent art is 20% off. Stamps are 40% off. And the single sheets from Stamperi are 50% off. And I might add a couple more things, but I'll get busy on it. I promise. I promise. I promise. And I'll post it on I'll post a Black Friday with the list so that you know. And also, when you look at the products on the website, they're not going to show that they're on sale. The only time you're going to see the sale price is in your cart. Once you add them to your cart and get ready to check out, it'll be there. So that's all I have
Okay.
for today. So now it's time
Thank
for
you.
our lunch,
Thank you
right,
so much.
Blanche?
Thank you for watching.
Love it. And we'll see you again next week.
Bye bye. Gracias.